answers. What happened to you?
Alright. Oh my god, my game's freaking freezing. My game's freaking freezing. My game's goddamn freezing. Shit, this is so... Oh my god. A lot quicker than I expected it would be. Hold another round, hold another round. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't tell. Just right. I'm the worst. I feel like I'm barely doing any damage. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. What am I gonna do? Oh, yeah, thank God knows how long. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, that was not a bad idea. That was not a good idea. Not a good idea. God, this is taking freaking forever. Oh no. Ah, shite. Shite. Mother of... Oh my god. God, wipe the F out. You gotta wipe the F out. Oh, shoot. Oh, I need to heal one so bad. We're healed right now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm scared to move anywhere. Oh shit. Oh shit. This is great. Yes, 1 out of 7. My game's freezing every few seconds. I'm so happy. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Why is it so slow? Oh, whoops. So I literally I lost half my goddamn HP. This is fantastic. I'm like slowly losing. What weapons? My game's lagging. I'm so happy. So happy that my game is lagging so much. It is lagging. Actually, no, it's lagging almost as much as when I was doing the Hildebrand quest. God damn it. There it goes. There goes my lag again. Oh no, I'm scared I might face death. I don't know how I'm still alive, but... I don't know how I'm still alive right now, but okay. Hurry this up. Oh, sweet mother of God. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I might stream Kingdom Hearts again, not gonna lie. What is the ever-loving butt? Okay, come on. Alright, this up. We cannot let it go past 50, or it's gonna probably kill us all. Okay, come on. sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla. I got this. I'm not gonna die. Well, I'm probably gonna die. I've already died like once. Goddamn. Probably die like 5, 6, maybe 10 freaking times. Oh, guys. Definitely got this. The thing is almost dead. I will not die in the very next fight. Oh shoot. Wait, what the? Oh, my TV just randomly shut off for a second there. TV just randomly shut off. Oh, hell. I'm barely doing any damage to these goddamn golems. What is that supposed to be? Come on, there's probably a boss fight next and then one more side thing and then we get to the end, alright. I was going Super Saiyan. Ah, hell, man. How am I still alive? Oh, I did not look at that. Oh no, get away, get away, get away, get away! Why did oh, I die, damn it. Oh shoot. Ah. Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Oh, hell. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Hell. Alright. We got two more waves. Now where the hell are we? What? Damn, they really, when they said they built up, they meant they built up. Oh, I should have watched it, damn it. Freak.
The Empire is a cancer, and I am the father's blood.
The Empire is the cancer. Sorry, they crazy shit up. Oh my god, nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. 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 Oh. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Oh no, oh god, oh, I'm so slow. Why am I so slow? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no. I just realized I died. Okay, I got distracted doom scrolling on YouTube. What? What the? I got one-shotted. Death number 3. Right? Death number 3. And a quarter. I spawn right next to the actual show. Come on. I'm getting, oh my god, I'm getting, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. Oh my god, man, I'm getting messed up. Am I confusing? Oh no. I really got heated. I got heated off the freaking... Death number 4. Now where are we at? Now where are we attacking? Okay, that is just all too bright, too complicated. I'm about to face death. About to face death. Come on, so close! Oh! Good, that was close, that was so close. Never mind, I'm already about to face death again. So bright, can't tell where shit is. Shit can't tell where freaking shit is. Okay, let's go. I forgot I had a flower lamp. Ah, damn, I didn't get any of them. Mother's necklace. But what is it doing here? Unless... Oh, what the hell? What the hell just happened to that guy? Bro touched this necklace once and he instantly knocked out. Alma, are you there? I'm here, Ramza? Okay. Okay, bruh. Extraordinary. The stones are different, but the craftsmanship is identical. However, did it come to be in Gamla's possession? Though they are indeed of a different shape, the stone appears to be cut from the same crystal. Oh, they are Orosite. Orosite, what makes you say that? Can't you feel it? You can feel it, can't you, Hardy? Do you recall me telling you that Bagama considered the necklace special? It was special because it was entrusted to him by Prince Razler. He was to return to Princess Ashila upon delivering Her Highness from Nalambina Fortress. A family keepsake. Of course, in each necklace, each Orosite has acted as a lodestone, drawing both our parties closer and closer to Evilise. Indeed, Father, the Orosite guides us. Ramzar, you recovered. Thank you, sister. I am well now. What the? From what we know of the Duma and Otis, vestiges of one's will may endure in an Orosite. Could it be then that the desire of the former owner or creator of these necklaces was simply to return to Evilise? Oh my God! They coined the freaking name of the freaking raid series. Okay. But who could that have been?
No wonder I was itching. That's why I was sitting on that pillow. Right there.
Ramza Beowulf. He wanted people to return to his homeland and uncover the truth behind the kingdom's founding. But then why show us Lazilian Goog, you ask? Simple, we're being tested. The Orosite is measuring our worth, seeing if we are deserving of that truth. You say these things as if you knew them. How could you? Nothing we have uncovered suggests anything of the kind. I know you have your doubts, but I can assure you that they are misplaced. For now, I must ask you to trust me, Lady Merlulia, or whatever. Lady Merlulia. Since when did you... Oh, yeah, no, why is he talking like that? He's usually a dick. Ramza, are you feeling quite yourself? Of course I am, sister dearest. I've never felt better. I sense a disturbance in the ether. Father, these necklaces are gifts from the old gods who watched over the Evilises. It is proof we have their blessing. With the necklaces of the Otis, we can finally prove. Thank you, Zoo. I know not what came over me. She looks to be shocked as hell. Ramza, you must rest. Leave me be, Alma. Did I not tell you I'll be fine? Time is it? It's like a 9:04, yeah. Another adventure under our belts, easy. We had best put pen to page before the details fade. Zalia, and now Google. One would think our discovery is more than sufficient to prove the tales of claims, at least with regard to Evilise's existence. But something tells me that until Genomus proves that his ancestors were not the heretics the church painted them to be, he will not rest. And then there is a curious case of Ramzad. Alma's throat one moment, all sister dearest the next. He was like a different person when he came to, yet I seem to be alone in wondering exactly what happened to him back at the lighthouse. If you ask this lady, he must have taken quite some bump to the head when he fell. Then again, it didn't take him long to turn back to his spiteful little self, so all's well that ends well. Something's up. Okay, what's the next quest? The path of most resistance. The path of most resistance, alright. Greetings and salutations, Zue. I hope you are wondering whether or not the good genomics has finally determined where in the world our next adventure is to take us. The good news is he has. The bad news, however. Now, it is not my nature to be sensationalist. Sensationalism isn't my job description. But please bear with me when I tell you not all is right aboard the airship of Lexington. Something about Alma has me deeply worried. I would not trust this information in the hands of my publisher, let alone some sullen gate guard. Shall we continue our conversation on the Prima Vista, away from inquisitive ears? That guy, the Prima Vista, sounds like a badass name for a ship. That did sound dumb at first, but now it's kind of cool. Principal Genomics claims to have learned much from its continued study of the derived paper. Celia appears to be frustrated. Alright, at a lack of information crucial to solving the mystery. Alright, let's continue. Shall I prepare the shuttle for you, my lord? The question is then, when exactly did Ramza and his fellowship, where did Ramza and his fellowship journey next? Zui, to what do we owe this unexpected visit? I had not planned on summoning you for another several turns of the sun. I apologize for your cause you anywhere. Suppose one cannot allow a reporter in the mist and not expect her to report what she sees. Though I did expect a tad more discretion from Miss Merrill or Leah or whatever. Alma has of late been experiencing difficulties with her health. Surgeons have been called upon to discern what exactly is it that ails her, but as far as I can tell, there's nothing physically wrong with my sister. The consensus is the rigors of an extended stay in a foreign land have taken their toll on her fragile heart. Something suspicious. What's up? Zui, when did you... Oh my. Oh my, this is... Something's up. What is up with her? Alma. I am fine, brother. Yep, something's up. Something is up. It is obvious you are not. You must return to your chambers and rest. Forgive me, perhaps I shall speak again once I regain my strength. Until then, please look after my father. You know, now then, where are we? Ah, yes, the manner of our next expedition. As we discovered during our most recent forward way into the Esther Sands, the Damascus capital of Rabanastre appears to lie upon the ruins of what can only be the royal capital of Lazilia, ancient capital of the lost kingdom of Evil East. Shortly after, we stumbled across remnants of the legendary clockwork city of gold, cleverly repurposed into a lighthouse overlooking Redorna Cataract, remnants which now sit suspended above the fathomless chasm. Leslie Gogue, what have they in common? Yes, I shall tell you. They both appear in my ancestors' account of the rise of Evil East, the derived papers. And with each new discovery, this forbidden chronicle is now proving Evil East and legend to be more fact than fairy tale. There's no denying the proof, and it is but a matter of time before scholars and historians from across the realm come to the same conclusions. But as you are aware, my main aim has never been to simply prove the existence of Elis. No, I shall not rest until I revealed the truth of young Ramza's role in King Dultia's ascension and cleared my ancestor Oran Duray of the false accusations made against him by the Church. Kugani's surgeons would have us believe she is in no immediate danger, as her illness is not of the body but of the mind. To borrow their words, her spirit is in a state of unbalance. It merely requires time to right itself. Alma will be fine as long as she remains in bed. The last thing she needs is any further excitement, especially the paws of these meddlesome mole bats. Though I must admit, both Monteblanc and his brother have proven more useful than I would have ever dared to imagine. When it comes to usefulness, I am first in the field, or was it the furthest in the field? Would you like to feel my fur, Kupo? And you wonder why Ramza despises you so, brother. They do all the work, all you do is jest, Kupo. But you are mistaken, Herdy. I bear neither you nor your brother any ill will, any further ill will, that is. If anything, I owe you my thanks for your recent contributions. His thanks? Are you hearing what I'm hearing? What happened to the venom-spitting adder we all used to know and hate? Alma certainly seemed pleased with the change, but forgive me for not buying into this all-too-convenient transformation. Yeah, something is up. Something is up. Simply showing the world that Evilise actually existed will not validate the claims chronicled in the derived papers. That is correct, for the key lies with Ramza Belv. If we can find evidence of his hidden role in history, it will prove Aran's testimony true and safeguard our family name from ridicule. Which is why I turned the focus on my research from Deltia's forgotten companion and his actions during the War of the Lions. It was only then that I discovered something most intriguing, an underlying struggle with the unknown force, a force with power to bring about calamitous ruin. Orasite, the twisted abominations we encountered in both Lucia and Goog, the Lucavi, they are born of these unholy crystals. While nobles of the north and south squabbled over Evilise's crown, Ramza silently sought to rid the world of a darker evil. An evil manifest from the deepest desires of men and women whose minds had fallen prey to the Orasite. And with each confrontation did Ramza's fellowship grow smaller. Countless companions lost to a cause that would go unridden, yet was far more important than any clash of armies, and so did they endure until reaching their final destination, the Urbane Monastery. I noticed when the Urbane Monastery is where Princess Ovilia was raised. There is a scene about her in the Zodiac Brave story. After Dotia emerged victorious in his final campaign, he married the princess to legitimize his claim to the throne of Evilise. I see someone has been paying attention. But I don't understand, why would Ramza's crusade against Lucanvi take him back there? According to the derived papers, a sinister being who endangered the was said to have slumbered beneath the monastery. But who, or what would have the means to create something so powerful? Ultima, the High Seraph. A seraph, what's a seraph? Seraphs are believed to be by some to be servants of God, of the gods, divine beings whose only purpose is to carry out the will of their immortal masters. As to whether or not Ultima can claim this title, however, I cannot say. Just as there are those who chose to worship Ultima and her otherworldly might, there were equally as many who feared the visit and her deadly magics, often referring to her as the Angel of Blood for the carnage left in her wake. Interesting. What if the spell Zui claims to have experienced in the Praetorium, coincidentally also called Ultima, was in fact an Allegan interpretation of the very magics introduced to Hydaelyn by the High Seraph? But that would mean... what would that mean? I've spoken with several colleagues back in Shalane regarding their opinions on the ancient incantation, and while they have little to show for their research, they all agree on one thing: the manner in which Ultima 830 manifest should not be possible, at least on Hydaelyn. Holy shit. So it would naturally make sense if we discovered that the Allagons learned the spell from a being not of this dimensional plane, as to exactly how they convinced the being to impart that knowledge onto them. Not of this plane. What manner of creature are we talking about here? Likely one similar to Omega. How long have you been listening from the shadows, my friend? Long enough. I'm here to deliver the item Mikoto requested. Sid, there is no need for you to deliver it personally. A Moogle would have sufficed. A Moogle, and trust that he won't tear open the packet and show it to some random adventurer? No, this was far too important. If you two do not mind, the principal is about to tell us how to find the Orban Monastery. Would that I could. You don't know? Then what have we been doing here? At easily, the Durai papers speak about Cataract, situated on the river several leagues southeast of Rabanastre. There supposedly lies the monastery. Zartre is not a name you will find on any modern Damascus map. Rivers, however, especially one as large as the Zeracheli is established to be, are rare in a nation more than half claimed by the sand. And the river we see can only be that which besheets in Galamor on the Nagshian border. And for that invaluable information we owe thanks to our brothers Moogle. Their trials have made them veritable authorities in Damascus geography. Wait, but earlier you claimed you didn't know the monastery's whereabouts. I'm confused. Its location is not what concerns me, but perhaps the Moogles themselves should explain. Why, certainly, the Variant Valley of Vines and Vipers are where we must voyage next, is home to the Vera. Therein lies our little problem. The one thing that Vera do not suffer is trespassers, not even lovable Moogles, Kupo. Our glamours kept us hidden long enough to see the jungle was teeming with ruins, much like those we discovered in Lazalia and Goog, but the Vera trackers eventually found us and took us before their elders. We barely escaped with our palms, Kupo. No, this is getting annoying. So that is why we are still talking instead of bound for the border. There are Vera who have spurned the strict code of the tribes, abandoning their people to come and live in the cities of Dalmasca. Finding and recruiting one to our cause might provide us with this insight into how to reach the Orban Monastery ruins. Unfortunately, the nation's current turmoil has not made it easy to accomplish this task. We still require more time. Before boarding the shuttle here, I was stopped by a Banga on the docks. He asked me if I knew a Zuyuchi, and I bid deliver him a message. I told him he was welcome to accompany to the Prima Vista so that he might deliver that message himself, but the man refused. Mikoto, I saw this device crafted to your exact specifications, but cannot guarantee that it will function as intended, seeing as I had nary a subject to test it on. Looks like a dagger, like a knife, assassin's knife. Of course, Master Sid. If any trouble is met, then most likely it is my design that is to blame. Your confidence in my craftsmanship is flattering, but you'll sell yourself too short, my dear. Here's to your success and good day. I sense that you are interested in the package Sid delivered. I have every intention of apprising of its contents. However, I believe we should speak of Alma's condition. Do you not find her illness all too timely? Genomics and Ramza would like to believe that her bouts of vertigo are not but a result of a mind fatigue, but the answer is clear. It is the Orosite that plagues her. Alma recently confided in me that she would hear her father speaking with the Otis, well before even his first foray into Rabanastri. However, I do not think this is entirely true, which not to imply that Alma is trying to deceive us. Rather, I think she saw something that led her to believe her father was conversing with the Orosite. Moreover, I suspect it was the Orosite itself that granted her this vision. You recall my hypothesis on distinct frequency NRR type harmonic vibrations and their tendency to promote ethereal amplification. Or when I mentioned that despite being in the principal's possession for an extended period, the Otis exhibited none of the imprinting present in the Duma, no. The Otis never resonated with Genomics. It has always been his wife's pennant and his Orosite chart, the Virgo that fueled his passion for evils. The Otis is bound to Alma's deepest desires, whatever those may be. The only reason I can fathom that Alma has not fallen victim to the Orosite's grasp is that desires are not as strong as those we have witnessed in Aragath or Bangabnan. That and the ethereal interference caused by other nearby shards. I have explained all of this to Alma and recommended that she destroy the necklace, yet not only did she refuse, but she begged me to keep this revelation from her father. So I did the only thing I could. I devised means with which I might impede or at least lessen the effects of the Otis. This device, which while still incomplete, will amplify the NRR wavelengths emitted by the Virgo. This should work to interfere with those emitted by the Otis, thereby shielding Alma from the brunt of their effect. The city below is all abuzz with word of a Banga brigand loitering about the airship landing. Do you think it could be someone we know, Kupo? Alright. Alright. The Great Library of Rabanastra? Like Ricky. So Gardamod basically destroyed Rabanastra? Like did they destroy all of Rabanastra or something, or? I was asking because this guy mentioned something called the Great Library, which I'm also assuming was destroyed as well. Damn, why did they want to destroy it so badly? Did they not? But did they not realize they screwed themselves over, or? Do you think they realized they screwed themselves over when Domo successfully broke away, or? So they didn't. So Garlemald didn't care that Doma broke away. Then why'd they conquer it in the first place if they didn't care if it broke away?
The real goal, even the Guardians didn't realize the goal for them is to just cause chaos.
Fuck, I forgot. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about that.
So they asked you, you're secretly asking them to cause chaos and
Damn. Did the Ascians also play a hand in creating the Alagon Empire as well, or did the Ascians also play a hand in creating the Alagon Empire as well? Holy shit! How did the Alagons even get such advanced technology like that? Like, how the hell have they got an advanced technology like that, but the city-states now don't have any of, they can't even get any of that advanced technology? Like, how could they, what do the Alagons have that the city-states in Erzea right now don't have? Where they just, yeah, how did the Alagons get that advanced technology and the city-states now can't get it? I don't know, I just... The Alagons, like, were the Alagons able to reach, like, outer space and get to, like, the moon and shit? I wonder if they ever reached Mars or something, if Mars even exists in this game. Apologies, Zooey, but I need to speak with you. And you alone. Oh, don't mind me, Koopa. I'll just be flying over here in perfect earshot. Why, you? What makes you think I will lay you low right here, right now? Because we're here to offer you a proposition, that's what. We need information on the Goldmore jungle and thought a man as well traveled as you might be persuaded to provide some. Gilmore, you of all creatures should know that is Vera land. What are you offering then? Why, the opportunity to tell us what you know. Jamus believes our next adventure lies beneath the jungle canopy, Kupo. I should have expected as much. Very well, Zooey. I came to ask if you would meet someone. Now it seems that someone may be able to assist Genomus as well. Seeing as you and the principal did right by us before, I do not see a reason why I cannot take both of you. Let me know when you are ready to depart for Abanastra. We will travel in our airship. The premium visa would draw too much unwanted attention. Back to a life of brigandry in the clouds, are we? Of course not. Not that it didn't cross our minds. And when faced with the decision of what to do next, we just needed to simply remember the dying words of our leader, Gijok, Renok, and I decided to re-enlist as Dalmascan full sealers. And the occupying Guardians actually said yes, Kubo? Not exactly. We're now with the Resistance. You have no doubt heard of the uprising in Dalmasca that followed the Doman liberation, and how it was crushed under the iron heel of the whatever legion. Yeah. Another question, Ricky. How did the rebellion uprising in Dalmasca fail, but Doma was able to succeed? Like what the hell did come on, how did Doma succeed but Dalmasca failed? Oh shit. Forgot about that. I didn't think about that. Oh, okay. You have no doubt heard of the uprising in Damascus that followed the Doman liberation, and how it was crushed on the iron heel of the whatever legion or whatever. The resistance leaders were captured, tortured, and publicly executed. Holy fuck! They executed the resistance leaders and tortured them and publicly executed? Oh my fucking god! And we still ended up helping them in Endwalker after all his mother. Okay, it's pissing me off more, Ricky. This is pissing me off. Jesus! Yet much to the Empire's chagrin, that gruesome display only served to further rally the survivors. Oh yeah, I wonder why Garnwell didn't think that. Publicly executing rebel leaders, definitely won't further rally the survivors. I don't know why they thought publicly executing rebel leaders would help at all. Remove one head and two grow in its place. Remove two and then there are four. A person can die, but an ideal will live on. Now there exist several factions throughout Damascus. We belong to one known as Lente's Tears. And when we told our commanding officer of our recent crossing with you and yours, she simply insisted that we introduce you. Me? But I wasn't even supposed to be here, Kupo. Not you, Hairball, him. Meet with the general and hear a proposal to you. If you are not interested, we shall return you to Kugana unarmed. You have our... Coral got your tongue. Rabanastre, dead ahead, lads. Oh, what are they hiding? What are they hiding? This we've many moms to cover before nightfall. Sweet Mother of God, I've done as asked. I bring you the Liberator. And here I thought he'd be taller. So, what the fuck, man? They're shaming my character's height? Why are... I knew it. Avira. I am Fran, proud daughter of Damascus and general of Lente's Tears. Sweet Mother of God. Yes, Mughal, I am Vera. Are you surprised? Why, yes, in fact, I am. Her kind are all supposed to be living amongst the trees, having shunned contact with the outer world, Kupo. There are supposedly a few who have left their homes, but I most certainly do not expect to see one here in this sewer. Indeed. The Banga claims you seek Orbane. Does he speak true? Those ruins lie deep within the Gulmore jungle, a place most sacred to my sisters. It would take great offense for you to defile it with your presence. What is more, Boagi tells me you travel with Garleans, openly aiding those who would see our nation burn. How can we place our trust in one who would do such? Jonathan and his family defected long ago. My blade has tasted the blood of too many Garleans to count. Which would be better? I'm gonna pick this one. A Guardian is a Guardian. Their pathetic attempt at absolution only proves their past guilt. Oh, I should have picked the other one. You misunderstand. Kind Genomics is not approved of the Emperor's warmongering. He wants to help Damascus and its impoverished masses, Kupo. That's cap. Okay. Okay. And what would a Mughal know about my people? Does your blood run Damascus red? We could cut you open and find out. Holy shit! General, there's no need for threats. You're right, Boagi. Let us then parley. Oh yes, the honor tradition of Manderville parley. First, the resistance requires men and women from the Eorzean and Eastern Alliances to join us in ridding Damascus of its Imperial invaders. Your passes have made you well known to the leaders of both. They will listen to you, or if not, they will listen to these scions to which you claim allegiance. I don't think they're going to do that. Second, the resistance required gold to strengthen our forces from within. Your allies are in bed with the East Aldernaut Trading Company, which continues its dealings with Garlemald, even as you raise your sword against them, profiting from the Empire's rampant aggression. As talked of that aggression, I believe my peoples are entitled to a portion of those profits. Grant me these simple things, and I shall personally guide you safely to the ruins of Orbane. And what of the Lexan tells? See me to victory, and I'll take the Emperor himself. Those are my conditions. What say you? Honestly, I can really not care about the Guardians, but okay. Tell them my demands, but know the fate of your expedition hangs on well you do so, on how well you do so. I'd say we have our work cut out for us, Kupo. I'd say we have our work cut out for us, Kupo. Okay, Ricky, I have a question. Okay, so I'm talking with this bunny lady named Fran, and she's in Final Fantasy 12. Why are most of the Alliance raids like basically crossovers with other Final Fantasy games?
Well, kind of. It's not the same character.
It's like alternate versions, or? Question: do all Vera, male and female, dressed in like revealing clothes, or?
Kind of.
Why? Don't they get cold?
They're in like a forest.
Is it like super hot in the forest? Is that why they wear revealing clothes?
All
Or?
more jungle. But there's a tribe of Viera that I think is a little different. They're in Cold Mountain. But she's not from that.
Which, wait, there's a tribe that lives in the cold mountains. Where's that? Log, you and your Fosseos are to accompany the Liberator. I expect a detailed report on how my demands are received. Yes, General. They're gonna say no. They're probably only gonna reply, be able to give the gold. Not that I expect them to be taken seriously. You are a fool to trust them, Princess. Holy shit, so the princess is alive. Mother of God. Oh. Yep, the game is gonna go down in like an hour and 18 minutes. What an adventure, Kupo. Just think by tomorrow we could all be the newest members of the Masculine Resistance, or not that I'm ready to give up my place in the Prima Vista just yet. Do not be put off by Lady Fran. The General is quite the edgelord, but it is only because she wants what is best for the Resistance. I finally come to accept Alma is gone for good, but I will never forget how he met his end. I cannot allow my hatred to consume me as it did him. Fran is not too bad once you get on her good side, her only good side being her backside. But you didn't hear that from me. Oh my god, he's thirsting after. Oh my god. But you didn't hear that from me. Honestly, using the Renoke is not wrong. You're not wrong. She is bad as F, not gonna lie. After I finish this quest, I will be ending my stream. Hurry, hurry, hurry. If I don't tell someone of our adventure quick, I'll positively burst, Kupo. Alright. Do seek passage to the Prima Vista. Alright, let's roll. This woman asks much of us. The Vera have ever been wary of outsiders. For centuries, there are many tribes that remain hidden in the jungles, content with their self-imposed solitude. Each tribe has its own strict code and will met with swift punishment to any who would defy these laws. As such, many of Vera will spend her entire life bound to the territory of her ancestors, both unwilling and unable to venture beyond its borders. And while the tribes are wholly independent, they have agreed to uphold a single standard. Shun all contact with the outside world unless it is to protect the jungle. That's it. With every generation, there are those here who long for a life beyond the verdant sea of trees and abandon their tribes to start a new life in the kingdom cities. My guess is that this Fran is one such individual. Who also happens to be the only individual we know who can guide us to the monastery, Koopa. What? What? Yes. Yes. Put it away. Koopa. It seems to be Swordon won't be enough to see us through this predicament. He'll need to don the right mantle of a diplomat if we're to convince the allies and the East Arden Company to grant us aid. What could go wrong? Bro, my face looks scared. Yes, I know you said not to call unless it was urgent, but this is urgent. Alright, not exactly, but my superiors have come on to your... Yes, I know you said not to call unless it was urgent, but this is urgent. Alright. Not exactly, but my superiors have come to a decision on your request, and I thought you might want to hear what they had to say. If they're gonna say no, they're greedy little shy. Let me preempt any request for immediate disclosure with a reminder. The information is much too sensitive to discuss over Link Pearl. Meet me at the Rue Bazaar Potaste, and I shall duly apprise you of their judgment. They're gonna say no. Well then, Zooey, what are we waiting for? Wait, what did you say? No, well then count me out, lazy mother effer. I've read about how you united the whole of Eurasia under a single standard and convinced the Holy See to end a 1,000-year conflict. Compared to that, asking for a few soldiers and a coffer of 3 gil should be a piece of rollin' berry cake. They're gonna say no. I suppose we should inform Bawagi down at Kugane Landing of our progress. You mentioned he was keen. He was to keep an eye on us. So you have an answer from East Argonaut already. Impressive. It would seem that Lady Franz underestimated your influence amongst the realm's players. I assume you have no objections to me joining you then, yeah. But they're probably gonna say no. Hancock awaits us in the bazaar, shall we, Zooey? Yep. Yep, this is getting interesting. Lovely lady and a Bongon. He was expecting you would be alone, Zooey. But excuse my manners, I'm Hancock, representative of the East Argonaut Trading Company assigned to oversee her assets here in Kugane. It is a pleasure to meet you. I'm Igirian. We apologize for making you come all this way. Not that it is far from landing. Not that it is far from the landing too. Ahem. Loki forgot that Tataru was in Kugane for a while. Loki forgot. Boagi was it. I serve Lord Hien, rightful ruler of Doma. I have come bearing our nation's reply to your entry. I'm Taru, the Sons of Sundan. I'm only here seeing as no one else could be bothered. Well, that, and to bear a message from the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance. They said no, because they have their own issues to deal with. Thank you both for coming. I'm Boagi, formerly of the Dalmascan Royal Facilities. I now claim allegiance to Lentes Tia, a resistance group seeking to accomplish what you have in Doma and Alamigo. What tidings have you brought us? They said no. Well, allow me to begin, then. While the East Island Trading Company sympathizes with your plight, we are not in a position to grant you the funding you seek. I knew it. I knew it. As you are aware, the East Island Trading Company prides us of a neutrality, be it in matters political or personal. And what of our relationship with the Eorzean Alliance? Ah, yes. What I meant to say was, here in Hinganshi, the East Island Trading Company prides itself in its neutrality, be it in matters political and You must understand our position. Simply supplying coin to any one group, make it appear that we somehow favor that group over another. Seeing as we conduct business openly and fairly with everyone, doing such would be sending the wrong message and ultimately harm profits. Yes, that's cringe. And by selling to both sides, you maximize profits while good men and women perish. How convenient. They said no. I told you. I don't know what. We are a business, milady. We do what we must to survive. That does not mean, however, we are blind to the needs of our customers or our allies. This is why we support the Eorzean Alliance and their noble efforts to safeguard the realm's freedom through a mutually beneficial agreement. For my trust, I will provide your little resistance to all the funding it needs, but as my good friend Zui knows all too well, it is not my choice. Well, now that Hancock's thoroughly lowered your spirits, you won't be as crestfallen when I inform you the Eorzean Alliance will also be unable to provide any assistance. Yeah, I already knew that. I already knew this was going to go. Let me guess, you did everything in your power to try and convince the leaders of each citizen, only to watch as they politely decline our proposal, claiming an unfortunate lack of intelligence or resources. Wait, how did you... Lord Hien sends his greetings to you and yours. Having recently found strength through a newly formed alliance with our neighboring nations, Doma is open to further welcoming like-minded organizations. This includes our Damascan brothers and sisters still suffering under the imperial yoke. However, word has it that the latest attempt at reclaiming your kingdom ended in failure, resulting in the loss of countless citizens, including many of the resistance's leaders. You are not mistaken. Our army is not what it once was. Those remaining have been forced to take refuge deep beneath the streets of Rabanastre. There's something Legion has defeated you once. Lacking unity and leadership, the current resistance will not survive another tilt against the Empire's disciplined ranks. If Doma is to join hands with Dalmasca as an ally, you must first prove to us that you will stand as one. Doma as a full-fledged ally would serve far better than to strengthen our cause in a few temporary soldiers. Yet, even if we were able to wrest Dalmasca from the Empire's grasp, without unity amongst your people, the resulting chaos would prove even more perilous to the kingdom. You understand much of our situation. And based on that understanding, you would refuse your aid to Lentes Tia, am I correct? Do not mistake me, Lord Hien's refusal is but a message to help you plan your next step. You have a wise master. You understand that without proper planning, dropping one enemy from your misses simply creates room for the next. I wanted to test something earlier, so I was moving your doorknob and Alfino started clawing at your door.
Don't let him in. He's infested. Every time I get near him, they jump. They taste the sugar in my blood.
Why does he like your room so much?
He likes sitting on my pillow.
Lady Fran will no doubt be pleased to hear that your response was exactly what she expected. You knew this the whole time that you're meant to be rejected. You still let this farce play out. You have my apologies. This is all necessary to prove an important point to our leader.
Well, stop hurrying. Alright, good night, everybody. 10.
Good night.
No, sorry. No. I'm sorry.
Lady Fran needed to show the princess just exactly what she was getting herself into, and your honesty today will serve us better than any hollow promise. Thank you. Wait, what about the Gulmore jungle?
Look, he's literally hitting the door. Keep going this one.
Can you believe this? We're right back to where we started. Principal Genomus will not be pleased. It is as you say, it is most unfortunate episodes, but I suppose we did everything in our power, and that is all one could ask. I still don't understand, why would Lady Fran send Sui on this wild paisa chase if she knew from the start it would be for naught? Bawagi mentioned something about Fran proving a point to their leader, however that may be. People in positions of power can prove both naive and stubborn creatures. Simply telling a leader she is wrong may not convince her of the fact. Seeing one's own plan fail, however, is oft the best medicine. Naive and stubborn, then the resistance is doomed. If a person as imposing as Fran is taking orders from her, then chances are this leader is even worse, Kupo. I would not be so certain, Montblanc. My guess is that the individual in question is still quite young and inexperienced, and that Lady Fran is trying to teach her to be an effective leader through example. By allowing her to make her own mistakes, Fran is granting her the ability to learn and grow from them, an experience that will ultimately benefit her when the time comes to make some truly difficult decisions. Now, I seem to recall reading that one of many faces of the resistance toward the recent coin was a young girl of royal blood. Do you suppose? You may cease with your baseless presumptions, defector. Hot diggity dog. The door was open. And you would be? I would be here on orders from the leader of Lente Tears, against my better judgment, mind you. Greetings, Lady Friend, presume. I'm Genomus and Lextown, principal of the Majestic Theater Company. You and your colleagues are most welcome on the Prima Vista. That's a cool-ass name, not gonna lie. What is it your leader would have of us? While you failed in meeting even a single of our demands, she recognizes that you were sincere in your attempts to see them fulfilled, and for that effort, you are to be compensated. That is most generous. The ruins which you seek are hidden behind a waterfall here, a point roughly equidistant from the river's source and its delta. You have our thanks, Lady Friend. We will not forget this kindness. Father, I shall plot a course immediately. Ramza, what is going on here? Alma, you should be in bed. I've slept enough, brother. Tell me, who are our guests? It appears you once again prepared to leap into dangerous mock. Keep your wits about you, Zui. Lady Fan is strong, but then again, so is Bagaman. If you'll excuse me. Are you mad? A trip to the surface in your condition. Listen to me, brother. The High Seraph beckons. She speaks to me through the odious. The what? There is no need to worry. Makona and I have already devised a plan. I can help clear our family name. The Shalian has no say in this. I am your father, and I insist you remain here in the airship. What would your mother say if I allowed aught to befall you? Mother, is that what... Mother, this is what this is all about, isn't it? What it has always been about. You care not about evilies or the Orin name. No, you only seek to use the Oricite to bring Mother back. Awkward. But you haven't been able to do that. You still don't understand how exactly it is that the shards translates one's design into reality. That is where I can help. I can ask the High Seraph. It is she who created the Oricite. Ultima's bid me to come to her place of imprisonment. If we free her, she will reveal to us the secrets of her creations. Oh, Alma, you stupid mother effer. You stupid motherfucker. Do you not hear what you are saying, Alma? Even if there was the slightest sense of bringing Mother back, we cannot risk your life in doing so. Your brother as well. We have sacrificed too much already. I cannot bear the thought of losing you, either of you. It is too late. Holy shit, that scared the crap out of me. I'm so lonely, Father. Why must you love Ramza more than you do me? Do not be cozy by your daughter's words, for they are not her own. Help me, Ramza. Oh my god. Alma. Oh, that's still. What did she do to let the crystal take over her? No, no. Gods forfend. I told you, no one can control the power of those shards. No one. Oh, what? Did Fran want to try and use the Oricite herself too or something? Zui, here, take this. It might be the only thing that can save Alma, but we must hurry to the monastery. She wanted to steal the Oricite to use it for the rebellion. Oh my god, she would have ended up just like the lizard. Instead of a possessed lizard, she would have been a possessed rabbit or possessed bunny. Come, we leave for the Goldmore jungle. Now. I told her it was a mistake, and now look what has happened. If you were wise, you'd toss all the remaining shards into Hell's lid and cut your losses, but you've no more wisdom than Bagama, and that's why the High Seraph has already won. Was the power I sensed beyond the rift? Was that the High Seraph? Oh, no, I've been such a fool, and now I've lost my daughter. Will you ever forgive me, Tia? I think we saw enough to prove that Alma is no angel, Koopa, but if she's not, then what is she? I've been such a fool, and now I've lost my daughter. Will you ever forgive me, Tia? Oh, I already read that part. I cannot believe what I just witnessed. I won't believe it. I won't. There. It didn't happen. What do we do? What do we do? We cannot just leave for Alma to become one of those monsters, Koopa. I have good news and bad news, Zooey. The bad news is that it appears the Higher Seraph was able to employ the Otis as a catalyst to propel her magic beyond whatever seal she is trapped behind. The good news is, this means my device should function as intended. Its design is based off of one of Moonbreeda's. It repurposes the logic behind her etheric siphon into a means of disrupting aether flow by reversing common wavelengths, and let's just say it has already been calibrated to match the energy emitted by the Otis. As long as Ultima continues to wield the Odious, we should be able to interfere. But it only works if we can find Alma, which is why we must make haste. Have I your permission to depart, Zooey? Every moment we tarry here, my sister, she... No, it's the worst of times. I beg you, do not ask me to wait any longer for Alma's sake. I think I should end right here. That was a good time, isn't it? So, whoever's watching this stream out in the future, I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always,